Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am Moist Weenus, and tonight I am joined for the first time of all time by brave Sir Robin. Sir Robin, thank you so much for joining me tonight. How are you?
I am living the dream and can't wait to see another fantastic battle today.
Oh, absolutely. We are looking at Division C East, and we have Durotan's Couch versus Buzzkicks. So this should be a pretty exciting game. I think both of these teams are in the top 5 of their division currently. So I would think that both teams really looking for a domination here, and it will propel them towards the top of the list. Is there anything that you want to talk about before we get into this? You want to talk about your team for a second?
So I just started a team called Knights of the Round. Friends, Sir Lancelot. Think we're going for a theme there. But yeah, we're currently in Division B. It's our first time doing an NGS season, and we've been loving being a part of the community here. But that's the only plug I've got.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to have you, and I'm excited to cast this game with you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, it's going to be a blast.
All right, I'm going to see if the captains are still ready to go, and if so, we will roll right into the draft and make a bunch of incorrect guesses about what they pick. Although you might get them right. All right, so they're ready. So we're going to switch over to the draft screen, and away we go into game 1 of Durotan's Couch versus Buzzkicks. We're going to BOE is going to be map 1. Oh, there is probably something I forgot to do. Yep. There always is.
And we're off!
Here we go! Alright, map 1 is Battlefield of Eternity. Map 2 is Tomb of the Spider Queen. Alright, so since this is Buzzkick's map, Durotan's Couch gets the first pick, or first ban, first pick. So we'll see what they're looking at possibly banning. Maev. All right. Well, Maev seems to be pretty strong currently in the meta. I don't know if it's necessarily first ban worthy, but I'm not sure if any of these are going to be targeted bans either. Just because I haven't seen a lot of play from these guys. But do you think we're going to see Robin? Do you think we're just going to see a Phoenix ban here, or do you think they're going to possibly do something else?
I would not be surprised if we see a Phoenix ban, especially if we are going along with the sort of typical bans that people take. Maev, I think, is really good in a 4-man type of scenario. No surprise that they banned her, even though she's been nerfed several times. Her just ability to really rein in a team is just so powerful at this point.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something like a Diablo or a Phoenix get banned. Oh, there it is.
Pops right out. There's a lot of talk in the chat about putting people's moms on couches and spinning. I don't know. Whew.
I don't know when the last time anyone spun a couch was, but if it was a lazy boy, then there would be some merit.
Yeah, you'll turn my mom into a merry-go-round? ? Wow. That is spicy.
I'm not sure. So it looks like we have two pretty standard race picks.
Yeah, Hanzo coming out for Durotan's Couch, and Greymane being picked up for Buzzkicks. We're waiting on the second pick there. Which, I love the shred on Greymane. The shred on Hanzo, you're right, is pretty good past, was it level 4 or 7? He gets the armor reduction. I hear that's when he really shines on putting damage in on the Immortal, but we'll see.
Correct, but as a Greymane, I tend to pick Greymane on this map.
Oh boy, was that a pun?
Yeah, it was actually, but I don't want to lay on the puns too much because a lot of people can't take the punishment.
Oh my goodness, I knew I had you on for a reason. This is fantastic.
And the Diablo pick, pretty standard tank pick. He's super strong right now.
Yeah, I like Diablo here. There's a lot of walls, I love the Diablo combo of where you stun someone against the wall, and then the Immortal stuns them too, and you're like, that's synergy, baby. Sometimes
meanwhile, you got a werewolf in their face.
exactly. I know. You probably thought that was a real werewolf, didn't you?
I did. I was actually pretty scared for my life.
All right, well, we can change our pants in the break between games 1 and game 2.
I wasn't even wearing pants, so I got to change chairs.
Yeah, I had to get a chair switch in here. All right, so Durotan's couch is going to be picking up 2 more here. Do you think they'll pick a higher priority on a healer? Well, they picked Malfurion and Artanis. Or I'm sorry,
That's
Arthas.
obvious, but yes.
Arthas, Artanis. You know, they're both into art. I hear they're really both into art.
Yeah. Until he betrayed his father and killed him.
Oh, too soon. Too soon.
But yeah, I mean, Malfurion, super strong support at this point. Arthas clearly picked to counter the Grey Mane. We'll see if the other team picks up Stukov, who's also one of the better healers in this meta right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out as a ban.
Oh, interesting. So you think that Durotan's couch is going to ban the Stukov against Buzzkick so they can't pick it up themselves?
Is Durotan's couch red?
Durotan's couch is blue. So
Then yes. I would imagine they'd want to lock it out.
Oh, Ghost Dunk says in the chat, get ready for a big host, boys. So I appreciate Ghost Dunk and everything that he stands for. Let's see. What's it going to be? What's the ban? It's the Sonya ban.
Solid solo laner.
Oh my goodness. Ghost Dunk, thank you so much. He's brought 33 people over with him. So, and they're all here to see the brave Sir Robin.
No pressure.
Absolutely. All right, so okay, I think you're right. I think they are gonna ban a healer, and Stukov is really nasty here. So I do want to see that too. And if you're right, you're gonna get the chicken honk.
I'm prophetic.
Let's see it. They still have 25 seconds before they have to make a final decision. Maybe they're just taking their time, trying to figure out what they want to do next.
I think it's a big mind game. They're really trying to get into the minds of their opponents, so they'll wait till the last second to ban.
Yeah, either that or maybe they're just lazy, hanging out on their couch.
It's probably that.
Maybe they're being Durotan couch potatoes. Yeah, I used that pun earlier, and yeah, it's still horrible. It's the Stukov ban! You called it.
Of course I did.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was worth the celebration right there. All right, so now we are back with Buzzkicks. It's their turn to pick up 2 more picks. Okay, so Malfurion's off the table. Stukov's off the table. They're gonna pick their support in these 2 picks. What do you think they grab here?
I would like to see a burst support out of them. Hanzo tends to do burst damage. I don't know who the other DPS on the team would be, but I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something like a Rhaegar and Uther here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Maybe. Well, the problem is I like Lucio a lot more than is actually deserved. So that's what I always. Oh, they don't pick up their support
wow.
here. They want the shred. I guess they are so shred heavy. Buzzkicks is insane. They have the Grey Mane, the Vala, the Artanis.
Now, if Durotan's couch is, I wonder if they should look at drafting to not play for the race, but to play for the team fight. Because that's one way that they could take advantage of them picking up Vala and Grey Mane is picking people with blinds, picking up the champs that are going to be able to team fight better so they can defend their immortal, destroy the other team, and then go for their immortal.
Right. Yeah. So do you think they're going to pick up, as far as blinds, maybe a Johanna, maybe a Cassia, or something else, like a Lily? Or, I mean, they already have their support, so there goes that blind.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Johanna here and have Arthas go into the solo lane.
Mm-hmm.
But who knows?
Yeah. I think that sounds like a solid call as well. And I bet you're gonna get
Wrong.
maybe Thrall in the solo lane.
Don't honk for me. Oh, wow.
Oh, you still get a honk.
I appreciate that.
You think that's a chicken I'm squeaking too, but you can't see. You don't know what it is.
Well, whatever it is, it sounds nice.
Yeah, just when you want to relax and have a smooth, a smooth evening and just kind of like lounging, and then that's so relaxing. All right, so we just see a Tracer picked up by Durotan's couch and Thrall, and Lily picked up in the final position for Buzz Kicks. Which draft do you like better?
None of them.
Neither.
If I actually really like the Malfurion and Tracer combo. I think that was pretty good synergy there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Durotan's couch is looking a little squishy, but on the flip side of that, aside from Diablo, they don't have much peel for their Greymane and Vala on the team on the Buzz Kings, Bugs Bunny. What's
the Buzz Kicks? Yeah,
the Buzz Kicks,
the Bugs Bunnies. Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. Your
All right.
thoughts?
I think it's gonna come down to team fight versus shred, and if Buzz Kicks can be left alone to shred, I think they're gonna win. But if we get a lot of good invades and good team fighting from Durotan's couch, I think they'll be able to take the Immortal on their own time. All right, so here we go. In the left side on blue team for Durotan's couch, we have Captain Wedge on Thrall. We have Wild Card on Hanzo. We have a Fish on Tracer, Solm on Malfurion, and Big Egg Roll on Arthas. Robin, would you do me the favor of announcing Buzzkick's team?
Yeah, and I'm going to do it while they're moving, so it's a lot easier. So we got Zerathon on the Artanis over there. We've got Kunanaki on the Diablo, Zponer on our Greymane, Spooge Spartan on the Vala, and Wayward Franz on the Lily.
Awesome. And you probably did it without cheating. And I did cheat because I pulled up the tab menu because I was already falling a little bit behind. So you are a saint, sir. Thank you very much.
You got it.
Not much of a surprise. See Thrall splitting to the off lane with Artanis top. Diablo getting a good pull in on the Arthas, but Arthas is going to be able to back out of this and survive. So we see these two 4-mans in the bottom, and I think they'll probably just leave the solo laner to do their business and try to get a pick on the other team if they can.
And don't mind my dog. I have a spray bottle for such an occasion.
Oh, that's funny because I heard that the other person in your house uses it to spray you sometimes if you do something naughty.
100%. But that's why I have my can of air.
It counters a spray bottle, I've heard.
Absolutely.
All right, so Diablo is thinking about doing something. I don't know. Maybe he's just maybe he's looking for a pick potential here. A Fish getting very close to this bush party. I think maybe they're trying to make Thrall think that he's coming up there. Maybe moving in on Hanzo.
Well, as any tank such as Diablo, ETC, Muradin, you don't always want to be within sight. You want to, keep the other team guessing as to where you're going to be.
Absolutely, and Diablo, since he's got that charge in, he can be, quite dangerous if you don't know where he is. So you always got to be careful.
And in the top lane, we actually see Artanis is holding his own versus Thrall, which kind of surprises me because Thrall does have a lot more sustain than Artanis does, and looks like he's just blowing mana.
Yeah, Thrall has about half mana, whereas Zerathon is he's got full mana all the way.
Oh wow! So it looks like Durotan's couch has taken the camp, but not quite taken the camp. They're saving it for when the Immortals come up.
Yeah, that's smart. They're keeping a Fish there just to kind of guard it and watch it. Buzz Kicks, they pick up their Bruiser camp now, ready to roll. Maybe a little bit early.
I agree.
Well, there's the timer. Let's see if Durotan's couch can clear that camp before they jump on the Immortal. Tracer still just being very, very patient, waiting to take that camp. And they're going to force it down to the very last second. That's a smart move. Meanwhile, Thrall is putting in some damage on the camp, on Buzzkick's camp up there. So.
Yeah, absolutely. This is going to force them to have to deal with, Buzzkings is going to have to deal with the camp. Is it Buzzkings? I keep messing that up.
No, it's okay. Just like imagine there's someone who's buzzed and they get kicked. Oh,
Buzz Kicks. Oh,
Vala goes down.
Goes down.
Getting very low on Tracer. Tracer gets picked as well, so now it is going to be a 3v4 as Thrall is not joining the 3-man. Diablo going in on Wedge. Wedge getting out of there, running away. Seems like the fight is now kind of happening more on the red. Well, it looks like both teams are going to defend their own immortal. Everybody's back up, so we'll see what happens. That camp is still pushing bottom, though, and so Greymane's going to go have to deal with it, and it does drop. We see Arthas getting pretty low, and
we lost
Vala.
Vala.
Oh, very nice. That was...
Maybe Greymane?
It's going to be close. He makes it. Runs through the gates. Makes it out. Yeah, that Malfurion with that sniper, Moonfire, you got to watch out.
Maybe a bit of a misplay on that Tracer's end. I don't know if she had her ultimate up, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Diablo trying to keep Durotan's couch off the Immortal and will drop. Malfurion getting all the kills here. Kill steal? No. Skills? Maybe. Alright, so we're at the halftime show, and Durotan's couch is clearly winning this race. Even though, there's the shred from Buzzkicks, is you have all the shreddy or not heroes, so...
Yeah, Durotan's couch just won the race, and they're ready to upholster the bottom lane.
Yeah,
top lane.
They're getting those picks, and then it's really allowing them to take the Immortal, kind of as they wish. First Immortal, though, so it's not going to be as strong as a later game Immortal, but we'll see what they can get with it.
Sure.
Norian 2
Vala needs to be careful. She's going to get caught out there.
Yep. Scary situation indeed. Norian 2 in Twitch chat says, "Aha, I got here in time to cheer for the comfiest of couches. Let's go Durotan's couch. Woo." Glad to have you, Norian 2. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, let's get some support for the Buzz team.
Yeah, the Buzz Kicks.
The Buzz Kicks.
I should have started drinking some beer to get buzzed for the Buzz Kicks. So the Immortal is about 25% health, and he's not going to go down all the way. Thank you very much for the follow, Kendo Hots. Appreciate it. Getting very low on Arthas. Getting some healing, and Greymane is going to try to chase. Vala chases, and they do end up getting the Arthas. But now Greymane's in trouble, and will fall, and Vala.
They just got Buzz killed.
Oh, damn.
It's strong today, Venus. It's strong today.
I love it, because I'm a little bit off my game, so I appreciate the reinforcement. Durotan's couch is going to go ahead and pick up this top siege camp. They get spotted by...
Smart move for Wedge to be looking out for the team while they took the camp.
Yeah, Buzzkick saw them take it, but there wasn't a whole lot they could do, so...
Of course.
Artanis is bottom against the Arthas now, so we'll see how that goes. But there might be a possible gank from Durotan's couch. They are 3-man rotating down. Arthas is Artanis is hard to gank though, so we'll see. Maybe if Arthas lands a root, I don't know. He's pretty close to his gate.
I think Artanis recognizes that he's in a little bit of an outnumbered situation there.
Yeah, that was smart not to come out. So Durotan's couch is going to try focusing on the siege camp instead and bottom, and they do pick it up. Norian 2 says Malfurion equals the God King of kill steals.
Or the King of Skills.
He is one Rudy Mother Liquor. He likes to get back to his roots? I don't know. What?
I'll go with it.
Alright, I appreciate that. Everyone loves a yes man, don't you? Don't you love a yes man, Robin?
Sure.
Oh, you're more of a sure man.
I'm more of a sure man.
Alright, so the Immortal does get taken down.
Ironically, the name of my uncle
is Sherman?
Sherman.
I like it. So it looks like Durotan's couch is going to win this Immortal again.
Diablo kind of went in there without any backup.
Yeah.
That's alright, he'll survive. He's Diablo.
He's thick with the 2 C's. Vala taking a lot of damage will
Vala-
go down, yeah.
Vala's been finding herself going in when she shouldn't be, and it's turning out to be not well for her.
Yep, so that's gonna go in Durotan's Couch's favor. For ultimates, for Durotan's Couch, we have Earthquake on Thrall, we have Dragon's Arrow on Hanzo, we have Quantum Spike on Tracer, we have Twilight Dream on Malfurion, and Army of the Dead from Arthas. 10 is hit by Buzz Kicks, and they pick up Apocalypse on Diablo, Reign of Vengeance on Vala. We see Artanis picking up Suppression Pulse, Greymane going Go for the Throat, and Lily, Jug of 1,000 Cups.
Let the burning hells atone for their sins.
Big APOC coming out. Arthas is trying to escape, but Earthquake goes down, and that will be good zoning for them, and they end up taking down Artanis. Durotan's Couch is going to keep pushing, possibly on this Diablo, who's about half health. But, you know, he be thick, so he's just going to run back behind his team. I don't know if he's going to be able to go in. Durotan's Couch gets this bottom fort, and it looks like they're going to dive on the Diablo, and, a good counter kill by Diablo.
Not that thick.
No, he does go down, but so does Thrall. A short mini swap from Artanis, but it might secure the kill on this Arthas, and it does. Mortal is going to go down rather quickly now. But Durotan's Couch did end up getting a fort with that push, and they're up talent tier advantage at level 13.
Rest for a time.
Buzz Kicks got it right, going for their camp.
Yep, pick it up. Let's see if they cap it early again. Maybe they're just getting ready and being prepared. I like the patience that we saw earlier from Durotan's Couch on that camp. But it looks like Buzz Kicks are going to pick it up right now. Ghost Dunk in the chat says, Durotan's Couch seems like a moist place. Norian2
Depends
says,
who's been sitting on it.
yeah, if I've been sitting there, you know it is, unfortunately. It's fairly moist. They let me rest on the couch every so often. Ooh, Artanis in trouble. Thrall goes down as well. APOC hitting Malfurion. Now Arthas getting flipped. Big Twilight Dream coming out from Malfurion. And it looks like we're going to have a 1-for-1 and then split. Camp not really getting a whole lot of value from Buzz Kicks, as all of the attention of both teams are on each other in that lane.
Our eternal battle will soon.
And the Buzz Kicks need to be careful. Both Vala and Greymane are finding themselves being pushed ahead of Diablo, and that could be part of the reason why they're getting caught out from time to time. So either Diablo needs to be a little bit more aggressive to supplement that, or the DPS needs to stand behind their tank.
Yeah.
Stand behind their man.
And sometimes it's hard too if Diablo is going to charge on a target. Like, the front line has just been moved way forward, and so sometimes the DPS will jump up in behind him, and then he realizes he needs to get out, and then they're on the front line again. So right at the very beginning, Durotan's Couch will jump on their Immortal, and they just burn it down to the halftime show, you know, very, very quickly. That was a lot of damage all at once.
Buzz Kicks knows they have to defend at this point. Or they're not going to. Or they are going to.
Yeah,
How about that?
looks like they are. Diablo is trying to maybe get an angle, but he's all alone. This is not looking super great for Diablo.
No, it's not. That was
a little maybe a miscommunication with the team.
And I saw pings go down.
Yeah, they warned him it was dangerous. Oh, there goes Vala. Vala just taking too much damage.
APOC going down. Nobody home.
Yep. And this Immortal is going to get cleaned up quite quickly by Durotan's Couch.
We stand victorious.
Yeah, and there goes... That was... Unless Diablo already didn't have any souls, I wasn't paying attention. He's at 0 souls now. So he's not going to be as thick as he could be. One day, he could be super thick again.
He was full on souls earlier, though. That APOC was able to go down immediately once he respawned after dying.
Okay. Well, he's going to have to rebuild that, but I think this is going to be at least this keep wall for sure. Maybe
Sure.
the keep, depending on what happens here.
Artanis trying to swap out.
Yeah, if you're going to swap somebody, you got to... Oh, that was a very
There
nice
we go,
pick.
Hanzo going down. Great job. Greymane. I don't know that
Kunanaki.
the Hanzo noticed that Greymane was picking on him.
That was a great pull-in by Diablo there. Very nice. A-Fish going in, trying to do some poking damage. Gotta be careful around.
Artanis with another whiff swap. I'm watching you, Artanis.
Too much damage coming out on to Diablo, and
Diablo
the
goes down.
Tracer Bomb finishes her off.
And it looks like we're going to lose. There we go.
Malfurion
And Greymane goes down.
Greymane. And this keep is going to go down. So, overall, I would say even though Durotan's Couch lost 3 members, they got a keep, and now they're up talent tier. I think that was still a win.
That was, absolutely. They got a lot of value off of that Immortal with the keep alone.
Yeah, constant catapult pressure being pushed in a lane that doesn't have a keep is always a pain, especially when you really need 5 members to be fighting for an objective.
Mm-hmm.
Buzz Kicks are going to go ahead and take this top siege camp. They're looking for 16, and they'll get it soon. Hanzo scouting out that it's being picked up, but it's too late to do anything about it. Oh,
There's that swap. There's the swap I've been looking
swap
for.
on Hanzo. Is Hanzo going to try to bounce over the wall? He
Hanzo
does.
had to blow his ultimate and is able to get away.
Will Zerathon... Nope. Zerathon backs out. Probably a smart decision if you couldn't get Hanzo by the time he got that far. Probably too dangerous to keep pushing, but that was a huge swap. I think Zerathon...
Absolutely.
I think Zerathon heard that you were watching his swaps and it's like, alright, I'm kicking it up a notch.
He channeled his inner Sir Robin. No, and that's one thing that you need to do with Hanzo doesn't have any escapes if you're able to get him in the middle of a lane. So great swap on Artanis, whether or not it was intentional to get Hanzo away from all walls. You know, it forced Hanzo to have to blow his ultimate in order to get away from that, which is good. I mean, gives him, you know, it looks like the ultimate's still going to be down while Immortals are up, but not for long. So he'll have that for the next team fight.
Absolutely. So we're going to see the bottom camp pushing, top camp pushing, both teams. But immediately, once again, Durotan's Couch jumps on the Immortal.
The race is on.
And it's a lot closer this time. Still the advantage going to Durotan's Couch, but it's a lot closer this time.
Well, I think Buzz Kicks also got a little bit of a late start. I think Durotan's Couch was a little bit more ready for the Immortal when it plopped down.
Absolutely. So we're in a similar position as the last Immortal. I think Durotan's Couch is looking to get a pick here, and then steamroll over on the Immortal and move from defense to offense. So I think they're just going to be patient here.
Hanzo, we saw that geometry.
Even talent.
And they're
here.
going in.
Diablo tries to separate Arthas out. Big APOC goes down. Arut's trying to peel for the
Greymane
team.
goes
Earthquake.
down. He's alone and will be bursted down too.
Ooh. There goes Greymane and the Diablo. Yes, Diablo goes down as well. That 2-level lead advantage playing a part here for sure. Well played by Durotan's Couch, and they get the next Immortal as well.
Greymane has to be careful. If he's going to jump into a team fight, he has to recognize that he's not going to be able to get out of that team fight for at least 3 to 5 seconds.
Yep, using your engage for offense. you gotta be careful. I agree, 100%.
There is no place where evil can hide from my gaze.
All right, so I think this keep is Gonzo. I think Buzz Kicks have to be very careful. If they give up a lot of kills, then it could push to core, and it could be game.
Yep, they're all going down.
Ooh, good pick. That's a good pick by the Buzz Kicks. That's exactly what they need to do in order to keep this game going.
Yep.
Oh, Vala getting very
And,
low.
Egg roll going to go on and roll over these guys.
Yep. Ah, this will most likely be the end as Artanis and Diablo get picked off. Lili Oh, taking too much damage. The only one up is Greymane. I think this is going to be game. This is going to be game. Game 1 goes to Durotan's couch. The core's at 30%. It's at 20. It's at 18. It's 14. It's 0.
Gone.
Wow.
Good game.
All right. I'm going to pull us back to the draft screen so we can show our weird faces, and by weird and by us I mean me. But I just want to say right now, like, look at brave Sir Robin. What a beautiful human being. Both inside and out.
Takes a lot of hard work to get a face like this.
If you haven't noticed, everyone look right now. Yeah. All right.
I don't know what's going on in your stream. I don't like it.
I didn't know it was gonna be like this.
I didn't sign up for this.
Anyways, that was a very exciting game 1. It seemed. Do you have any impressions of that game that you want to talk about?
I think that really for me, Buzzkicks, this is a great opportunity for them to be able to review this, game and really look at their positioning. I saw several times where we saw people diving in when they shouldn't have, and it didn't seem like they had that cohesion as a team to go on Diablo's targets or to go in when Diablo wasn't necessarily around. And I think that it tended to get them picked off a little bit more than they should have been.
Yeah.
In terms of Durotan's couch, I think there was a lot of good communication there on the flip side of that. I was very interested by their draft. I wasn't expecting the Thrall and the Tracer to come out, but it did, and they played around it pretty well. I still am a little bit iffy on the Thrall pick, but he did a great job.
Yeah, and just looking at the heals, it's interesting. Lily, she's pumping out way more heals. 64k, where Malfurion, the 35k, close to half. But the utility of Malfurion clearly played a large role with Twilight Dreams and with Roots and things like that, kind of creating space for his team and allowing them to disengage in certain spots and also trap some opponents on the offensive push. So yeah, that Tracer 10-1.
Yeah,
dangerous with
Malfurion.
Job. Malfurion just pops a heal on her and says, "All right, go have fun, go get some damage in. We'll come back later." All right, well, it seemed like Durotan's couch kind of had control of that game and kind of managed to hold on to it and push it on the way through. But I think we're about to pull up game 2. See what Buzzkicks can do, and see if they can reclaim a victory here and for a draw. But is there anything else you have for us, Brave Sir Robin, before we take a quick break and set up the next lobby?
No, I think that was a good game. I'm really excited to see how the next game goes. Really, I think that Mr. Torque says it best.
More killing, more violence.
I can't agree more. That's what this game is about. So let's get into it. We'll see more killing and more violence coming up next. Game 2, Durotan's couch versus Buzzkicks.
We're getting crushed with the copyright infringement.
Yeah, some of this will be muted, but we'll see when we're back from our break.
The way you're holding on for a Frozen reference, just let it go. Oh no, what have I done?
Today, I'm Uther the Pain Bringer.
Blood may have more fun, but redheads are more fun.
100% pure bull, baby.
Not enough hatred. Just saying. I hate you a bunch right now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Moist Weenus, and I am joined for Game 2 again by Brave Sir Robin, who is getting licked to death. How are you,
Yeah, this
sir?
is my
Are you-
co-caster. This is my co-caster Gromit.
Oh.
He's gonna be helping me out. He's actually the secret to my draft predictions.
Oh, I love puppers. Puppers on casting.
Yeah, know your bounds. Not you. I'm talking.
I have no bounds, so I have no homeward bounds, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
That's a dog joke. All
That
right.
was good. That was a great one.
Yeah,
that was a
that's
really
okay.
good one.
All
I
right.
like that. I like that.
All right, these guys are ready, so we're gonna hop on into the draft here. So I'm gonna start the game, and hopefully we can still see your little puppers. What's your dog's name?
His name is Gromit, and dude, buy me dinner first. There we go.
It's the wrong pair of trousers, Gromit.
It's the wrong trousers.
I just love cheese, Gromit.
All right,
Is that the Gromit that you named him after,
100%.
or? Oh, excellent. All right. Waiting for players. All right. Here we go. So we get first pick, Buzz Kicks this time.
Yes.
Oh, and I don't know if you read the chat, but going back when we were talking about how lovely you are, Norian2 says, "Kay, not gonna lie, Robin does have some pretty eyes. No homo, though." Kendo says, "Why not? Give it a shot." Norian, there's not enough moistness for it yet.
Oof.
Says Kendo. So,
Jeez, man.
yeah, you've
Calm
got
down,
to-
everybody.
do you have
Jeez.
any more room for these people with the close relationship you seem to have with Gromit?
You know what? Gromit and I, it's going to be difficult, if at all possible.
And then Mike PPM says long break feels bad. Yeah, well, we had a little bit of connection issues and things like that, and I pushed the wrong buttons, but we finally do
And
see.
I had to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Hanzo ban.
Yeah, Hanzo gets banned finally, taking down all the time. I think, right away, there's the Maev ban from Durotan's couch.
The Hanzo ban was a respect ban, I believe. And we'll see if these guys want to pick up the Phoenix.
Phoenix is on the table. See if they have somebody to play him, or if they feel like Phoenix is a good pick on this map. I'm not sure. I kind of like Phoenix on all maps, but you have to be careful because sometimes susceptible to Varians, Diablos, things of that nature.
And I think that people are starting to figure that out because I've seen Phoenix ban less and less, and I know that my team in particular, we have started not fearing Phoenix. The fear of Maev is still real, but the fear of Phoenix is long gone.
That's a very good point. And I think it's very true. Kunanaki says, "Don't worry, I had 100 souls for a while." Yep.
And the Nabliblo going down for Buzz Kicks.
First pick Nazebo. All right, well, this is not a bad map for Nazebo. You get all those extra stacks because you have extra minions of all the gem spiders. So if you push the game longer, yeah, Malfurion and Diablo coming out for Durotan's couch. I really like the Nazebo. If they can slow play it, get to late game, get a bunch of stacks, Nazebo's going to be thicker than that Diablo, at 24 minutes if he gets his stacks.
I was just going to say, if Durotan's couch is smart about this, and they're going to try to draft a team that's going to end it before Nazebo gets to his power spikes.
Yeah, so do you think they're going to go for like a dive comp or like a blow up comp or something else? Maybe a siege comp? I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some early game heroes such as Ragnaros going down.
Yeah, Ragnaros would be very helpful on this map as well. Li Ming is picked up for Buzz Kicks. They will be picking up one more hero before we get to our second set of bans. Maybe a tank or a healer, perhaps. Maybe they'll pick up. Well, there's no reason to pick up a Lily right now, but
And the
Stukov
Stukov.
in
Good.
his dress whites.
Looking fancy schmancy.
I think
With all that disease on him.
Yeah, I think that Blizzard should buy all the Long John Silvers and turn them into Red Dead Stukovs or something like that. Because I would love to see that half man, half Zerg. Nothing.
I've got scurvy in my left arm.
Can you tell which hand I used to? Well, never mind. You can figure that one out. But
To push things away, of course.
exactly.
You perverts.
Look at my squirming octopus hand. Yar.
I wish he was going that octopus skin. That's a great skin.
I mean, nothing puts you in the mood to eat seafood like seeing half octopus, half man.
Variant band. I think that's opening up either a Phoenix pick or maybe going for Tracer again.
Interesting. Yeah, this does look good for Durotan's Couch to pick up a Phoenix here with them having Diablo and, yeah, like you said, banning that Varian.
The Anubarak band. Maybe a Cho'Gall.
Cho'Gall?
I really want to see some squeaky cheese.
Oh, man, I love some squeaky cheese as well. Norian2 says, if I see a rag from Buzzkicks, I'll have to cheer for them here.
As well, I'm not going to because I have to take a very unbiased view of this as a co-caster.
Well,
I just like Ragnaros. I think he's a fun hero.
Yeah, Rag is fun, and I feel like people think, you know, he can only be used in Braxis, or he can only be used in these certain maps. Maybe this, I guess, is kind of one of them, but I do like to see Ragnaros just because he has so many kind of global abilities, and he's
Sure.
fun. All right, so next two picks are going to come out from Durotan's Couch. Maybe some DPS, maybe a Phoenix.
There's the Tracer and the Kael'thas. Now, if Buzzkicks is smart, they're going to have someone that's a finisher. Nazebo and Li Ming, really good for poking, really good for laying damage down, but not really that great at finishing people off. So I think that maybe a Genji would be appropriate, but I mean, their skills, their decision.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else would be a good. Maybe they already have a mage, so it's not like they can pick up a Chromie as a finisher on low targets. Besides Genji, what else would be a really good finisher? Maybe like a Nova. That seems kind of.
No, maybe Zeratul, but I would definitely put my money on a Genji if they were going to pick anything of the sort. But they really need something to deal with that Tracer, because right now they don't have any sort of peel to be able to get her off of any of those squishy targets like Li Ming and Stukov.
Yeah, Tracer is going to be a problem unless they. Maybe that's what the Diablo and the Variant ban were for. Blaze and
Johanna and Blaze. So they were kind of listening.
Yeah, they're going to.
I'm very surprised that they chose to ban Anubarak and not Tracer. That still befuddles me. The only reason I thought they banned Anubarak was maybe for the Cho'Gall, because Anubarak is so powerful against Cho'Gall.
Interesting. Yeah, and you know the setup for the Phoenix is the same as the setup for the Tracer. You pick up the Diablo, you ban the Varian. That lets Tracer kind of do a little bit of her own thing. You know, you get some CC from Johanna and from Blaze. You get the blind from Johanna, which is good. But as long as you can keep those thick boys out in front, boys and girls out in front, then you should be okay. But that Tracer played so good last game that it would scare me.
Yeah, I agree.
Twitch chat. Lurder Manlaws says, "Hey, be PG appropriate around the trash can."
This guy.
Watch your profanity.
What's your profanity? I love that clip. That's so good.
And the Leoric going down. Leoric, one of my favorite champs to play on the heroes to play on this map. Gosh dang, League of Legends.
My champs. Where my champs at?
Where my champs at? But also very effective against Blaze. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Leoric winning the solo lane here, but I think that Blaze and Johanna are a really good frontline for this team. And hopefully can help stall out the game until after level 20.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna have like a real blow up opportunities. I think they just want to stay back. They want to stack this Nazebo. They don't want to do a whole lot of engage. You know, so since they don't have a whole lot of dive, you have a little bit of dive with Johanna, but if you don't have a whole lot of follow-up, then I think this KT... Do you think KT is going to go stacks? I think maybe instead of getting globes.
I would hope not, because if they're playing for the long game, I would want Kael'thas to not pick Convection. I'd want him to pick Mana Addict and build up that shield throughout the game. It just kind of depends.
Mm-hmm. All right, in game 2, here we go. Durotan's Couch on the blue side. We have Big Egg Roll on Diablo. We have Wildcard on the KT. We have Solm on the Malfurion. We have Captain Wedge on the Leoric. And we have A-Fish on the Tracer.
And on the right side, red team, we have Wayward Franz on the Stukov. Zerathon rocking the I Can't See That. Looks like Johanna. Nazebo is being played by Spooch Spartan. Ziponer on Li Ming. And Kunanaki on Blaze.
Oh, man, there's so many names that I like here.
My favorite, Spooch Spartan.
Who's not a fan of Spooch Spartan?
That is a moist name.
Indeed. Indeed. It seems like, you know, maybe Stukov would be on Spooch Spartan, but you know, well, who knows? Leoric goes ahead and splits bottom for Durotan's Couch. He's joined by Blaze. Surprise, surprise. That leaves 2 4-man groups in the top lane, trying to soak these lanes, get these gems, not miss any. So far, at the very beginning, it looks like Durotan's Couch is doing a little bit better job of collecting these waves. They will hit 2 just a little bit ahead of Buzzkicks. Oh, you've triggered Norian too. He says, "Champs, champs, free!"
I think they're champions and heroes.
Yeah, can't we all just be champions?
Yeah.
It's the American dream, right? Or is that the Russian dream? You must train and go to the Olympics. Bring back the gold. I don't know what that accent was, but it definitely wasn't Russian.
I could really trigger them here and say that I'm really surprised that they didn't pick the Bloodseeker or Pudge. Normally those are 2 meta picks that we see in every game. Oh wait, that's Dota.
That's Dota talk. Oh man, it's hard to keep them all straight.
Boy, I just can't get it together. And actually, very surprised at the bottom lane how well Kunanaki is holding himself against this Leoric. Leoric must have missed a couple of W's, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, if you don't get that, you're talking about the life drain?
Yes.
Yeah, if you miss those, it kind of puts you in a bad spot. But yeah, surprise.
Maybe I should announce the abilities and not the key that...
Well, I'm just not familiar. I was going to say sticky hand, but then it's like more slang on to who knows what, so...
I like Sticky Hand. That's freaking amazing.
Or spooky hand. Sometimes people call it spooky hand. I don't know.
I like Sticky Hand. It's more moist.
Tracer is hanging out. Maybe looking to move in on this Blaze. Or maybe just turn in. Maybe both. Blaze will spot it out, and a Fish will start just laying down some damage. Push Kunanaki back. Have to well tap.
And Tracer's Pulse Bomb is up, so she could be looking for ganks.
She's got 12 gems. She wants to turn in. So does Captain Wedge. Same thing is happening top. Big Egg Roll is getting caught in the zombie wall. We'll have to back off a little bit. Tracer jumps back up and rejoins in the top lane. Zebo has 41 stacks.
Doing some work.
Yeah, Voodoo Ritual already. Under 3.5 minutes, not bad. 35 gems turned in for Durotan's Couch. 0 gems turned in for Buzzkicks, but 22 do go in from Zerathon.
And Li Ming, I think, a little bit oblivious to what's going on. She wasted her cooldowns on the minion wave when she maybe could have put a little damage on the Leoric.
XP!
Egg roll without his team. Okay, looks like Kael'thas is there. Kael'thas caught in the wall. Eating some damage and will go down.
Wow, that's good. First blood goes to Buzzkicks. Well played.
I think that was some good, despite their positioning, that really good follow-up on that zombie wall.
Yeah, Diablo going out onto a Johanna, you're not going to really be able to get a kill there, but
Sure, no, but Wayward Franz did a great job of laying down that silence as well. Once the zombie wall caught someone, which is good. I mean, that's what Stukov should be looking for, is opportunities to put down a silence and really play off of the abilities of his teammates.
yeah, the synergy when you're playing with the rest of your team, especially in close quarters, can really make the difference between winning that team fight or losing someone. So that we get the first turn in, Durotan's couch. They will get the first Web Weaver phase. Let's see. We got some gems. We got some gems on Johanna. She's got 14. We got 10 on the Zebo. Li Ming only has 2. If they can get a kill on Johanna, Blaze probably has a bunch too. Blaze only has 4. Alright, maybe not. The advantage of the Web Weaver phase is if you can kill the other team, you get to delete their gems from their possessions, so... Diablo going in, but not following up on the Johanna. Johanna's such a thick target. Really hard to boss around.
Yeah, I found her quite difficult to kill.
I mean, I guess they call it unstoppable for a reason, but damn!
Yeah, it's like she's meant to tank or something.
Who would have thought? Warrior Schmorier. So the
And it
last...
looks like... Oh, I was going to say it looks like Buzzkicks has cleared the cobwebs from Durotan's couch.
Oh, zing! I love it. I love it. Maybe they lifted up the cushions and found some more gems under there. I don't know. I don't know. Gems
Those
between the
darn
cushions.
spiders.
Yeah. They get everywhere. I hear you eat 8 spiders in your sleep over your lifetime.
I mean, maybe.
And so if you haven't eaten any spiders right before you die, 8 spiders jump into your mouth right before you die. Leoric is in...
They gotta make the quota.
Yeah.
Leoric going in alone, but he'll get out of there. He's Leoric.
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh, might get caught by the
Wow,
zombie wall.
zoned in, and he may go down. No, the team is there, and there goes Li Ming.
It's a counter gank on Li Ming, but Leoric does go down, but that Li Ming will be down for a much longer time. Durotan's couch does keep pushing, but then they reach the wall, and they will have to defend against the Web Weaver turn-ins from Buzzkick, so they managed to turn in as well. 10's about to come up for Durotan's couch, and they do pop. APOC from Diablo. We have Entomb from Leoric, Phoenix from KT, Twilight Dream from Malfurion, and Quantum Spike from the Tracer.
And I'm actually looking at Li Ming here. I'm surprised to see the Calamity build. It's not something that you see every day, though it was my favorite build on her back when it was very popular.
I think you kind of have to take that pick if you're going to be, well, never mind. Maybe I'll bring it up later. But I want to make sure I'm saying the right thing before I say it. Anyways, a lot of gems, so I'll just ignore it. A lot of gems.
Hey, there's gems!
A lot of gems on the side of Durotan's couch, but a huge entomb onto this bunkered...
Onto the one target that is really immune to that ability.
The bunkered blaze, but I swear that entomb was all around it.
That's a very secure bunker.
That's a trade for a trade, but we also have Twilight Dream is down as well, so 70 seconds for that.
Ooh.
Li
Good jump
Ming.
onto the back line, but once again, Li Ming goes down.
Good play by the Tracer there, targeting the squishies, getting in the damage around the tanks. The damage! 6 more gems needed for Durotan's couch for the next turn-in.
And Spooner again, I would like to see her working the angles a little bit more with Li Ming. With Li Ming, you can get away with being a little bit away from the fight and picking your angles right so that you are able to land your abilities. But she seems pushed up, almost like she's playing Vala. I think that's been the reason why she's been caught out a couple times.
Yeah, I believe that Li Ming went Calamity build because of the Tracer. I feel like that's some sort of aggression she can push it back towards the Tracer, and she kind of has to go with that, maybe, if she wants to be anywhere near the front line. I don't know. We'll see. So the Bruiser Camp is picked up here by Buzzkicks, as well as a turn-in at the same time by Durotan's couch. Durotan's couch is going to push bottom. They are all over this Blaze. Blaze dropping bunker. Phoenix goes down. Johanna and Blaze are both in the bunker on the front line. Nazebo is getting separated. There goes there goes APOC. There goes Entomb. It's all going down. Yeah, it looks like Durotan.
What a bloodless fight out of that.
I know,
except
yeah.
for Diablo.
I was expecting more. Durotan's couch decides to back out of there and go push somewhere else. Let's look at the 10s picked up by Buzzkicks. We got, of course, Bunker. We've seen it a couple times from Blaze. We have Gargantuan on Nazebo. We have Flailing Swipes on the Stukov. We have Blessed Shield on Johanna and Wave of Force. Interesting. Wave of Force from Li Ming. I guess that makes sense. If you're going to be going Calamity, you might as well go Wave of Force as well. A fish, too.
And though I normally wouldn't pick new habits on Blaze, it's actually come in handy quite a bit for him.
Interesting.
I just noticed that in the last fight, he was able to mitigate a lot of CC by popping his D.
Sometimes you just gotta pop a D. It'll make you feel better. You know what
I set it up.
A big turn-in trying to happen from Buzzkicks. They have all the gems, and they all go in. Well, except for the 17-5 and the 2 that are left on their persons.
Fran's doing a good job of zoning them out a little bit while they were doing the turn-in.
145 stacks now for Nazebo of Voodoo Ritual. Getting up there. Let's check in at his health real quick. He's got 4267 health. That's pretty good. Diablo's at 4594, so just a couple hundred short of Diablo at this point already.
And you know what? Not a bad... I mean, I think both of them kind of drafted for the late game. I think Leoric and Diablo do very well in the late game as well. Again, would have liked to have seen Kael'thas go Mana Addict instead of Convection, because Convection doesn't scale. However, it looks like they are kind of positioning for the late game here, but they need to be able to deal with that Nazebo once they hit 20s.
Yeah, 14 stacks of that Convection on KT. Oh, Nazebo gets picked by the Tracer in the mid. But yeah, if I was Buzzkicks, I'd want to try to kill this KT before he gets that. Just delete his stacks, but we'll see. Entomb going down
Absolutely.
defensively. APOC dropping. Not hitting
No one's home on that one.
Yeah. Diablo's it's gonna back off. Egg roll is a little bit low. Johanna is putting out a lot of defense. And it looks like Johanna just chasing the entire Durotan's couch and they're backing off. She can
Yeah, I think that...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think both of the tanks sort of wasted their ults there. I don't think that I like the way that Johanna used that ult while chasing. I would have liked to have seen that ult a little bit earlier in the fight when they were a little bit more grouped up.
Yes. Yep, and yeah, holy, let's see. Yeah, Blessed Shield. Yeah, and also, you know, there was Diablo popped APOC and as well as Leoric popping Tomb. But I think it's already back up, so what's the cooldown on that? 50 seconds.
Cooldowns.
Only 50 seconds. So Entomb up again, but Leoric will.
Oh, Leoric!
Oh, he's trying to get healed up, but will drop down. Bunker goes down.
Convection stacks are done for. Oh, and Diablo goes down.
Diablo is holding those gems,
And they need to protect those gems from getting picked up by Durotan's couch, and they are pretty successful.
Yeah, that was a good
That was
play
really good for them.
for Buzzkicks. They almost have the same amount of gems now, so they might be able to get the next turn in. It looks like they're there might be no. It looks like they're not doing anything with boss. Maybe they were just checking it out, make sure that nothing spoopy is going on up there. Buzzkicks are going to push mid. They decimate that wall. Poor KT actually, yeah, does get his convection stacks completed, so he can maybe be a little bit more aggressive now? I don't know.
Blaze going in with the stun.
Bunker.
Handling down the bunker.
Yeah, dropped on the other side of the roots, made it a little bit hard for the rest of his team to get into, but they didn't really quite need to, and they get this fort mid. And
Did that just mitigate Diablo's damage? I think it did. I think Diablo was about to hit him into the wall, but that bunker popped right before he hit the wall, and so Blaze took no damage from it.
Interesting. The quick snapshot plays. Brewster Camp getting picked up from Buzz Kicks.
Turn-ins coming in from Durotan's couch.
Someone dropping in 21 into the keister there. I don't think keister's...
And I'm still looking good.
Yeah, I don't think a keister is really a word for any kind of a turn-in location, but it was used. So Captain Wedge, he's got 15. I would want to go turn those in instead of looking for a fight. But they're chasing.
Looking for an entomb.
Gets it on
And he
Blaze.
gets it. And don't worry, that bunker is up like it is every 40 seconds.
Yep, that
Or 50 seconds, whatever.
yeah, that entomb just isn't really getting. Is not going to work on Blaze as long as the bunker's up. Bunker's on a 50-second cooldown as well, so.
No, and really the entomb's not going to work on Blaze or Li Ming all that effectively. He should be looking to get something like Nazebo with it.
Yeah.
But at level 20, when he's able to land a silence with the entomb, that's where he's going to be very impactful against Li Ming.
Yep, absolutely. There's not a whole lot she can do when she's silenced. It's almost like she's a mage.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Magey she is, magey she isn't. Oh. Oh, it hurts so bad. All right, we are in trouble here for Johanna.
My ears are so sorcery.
Oh my goodness.
Stretch.
Malfurion
Stretch.
is taking a lot of damage
And people
too.
there's bloodshed everywhere.
Li Ming's getting low, but we'll jump away. But now Leoric is going to take too much damage and falls. It's a good thing Captain Wedge turned in all of his gems beforehand. Big Egg Roll is going to TP and GTFO.
Yeah, and that is a 2-for-1 on the side of Buzz Kicks, showing off their Buzz skills.
Mm-hmm. Buzz.
And I hope that they don't Buzz feed.
Oh my goodness, they're just buzzsawing through the competition right now. They do have to push back. They do have to push back these web weavers, give them a little bit of a buzz cut.
And we may see Nazebo go down, and Buzzinga.
Take it easy there, Buster.
Oh,
Oh, it's terrible. Oh, look, the viewer count just went to 0. We've done it. We've done it here, folks.
I'm Sir Robin, killer of streams.
Oh my goodness, this is too much fun. All right, so going back to the game, Durotan's couch is going to take this bottom fort.
Oh, there's a game going on?
Well, you know, they're playing sports ball or something. 57 gems being held on their person for Buzz Kicks. They could turn in right now and get the next.
And it looks like they are, but Durotan's couch has caught wind of it.
Oh, Stukov pulling out at the last minute. Oh, and more. Yeah, I didn't mean to create that visual, but he almost had his 23 gems in, and then jerked away a little bit at the last second. Something about a zombie Jesus barbecue.
You gotta be very careful to pull out at the right time, but I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes that's not a very effective way of depositing gems.
That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Leoric is going to try to get away.
Oh, and that silence did not stop Leoric.
He's still low. He's only got about 500 health, but he will get out. The chase continues on Big Egg Roll. Big Egg Roll is big dead.
He just got dumplinged.
Oh, nice. He couldn't egg roll with it. Oh my god. Alright. So, looking for 20 here for Buzz Kicks. They've got the web weavers. They've got 20. Kills pretty even, 5 to 8, favoring Buzz Kicks. There's still, all 3 keeps are still back up, so they have the talent tier advantage, and they have the web weavers. I think they want to push with this as hard as they can and try to get some kills, maybe a keep if they can. Nazebo's at 230 stacks, almost. 229. Let's check in with that thick boy. Yeah, he's at 6,042 health, which is 300 more than a 15 soul Diablo.
Yeah, that is not inconsequential.
Nope, it looks like Buzzkicks just gained another tank. So they will
Which
not
again,
get...
the longer this game goes, the more likely it is that the buzz kills are going to, the buzz kicks are going to win.
Yeah, that Nazebo does get stronger and stronger and stronger, so we'll see. Right now they're going to take down the well. They're going to try to put it in.
Oh well.
Oh well, there goes the well. All is well with that well until it's gone. They get a little bit of damage on that top keep, but you know.
And they're going straight for boss?
They could be baiting.
I think they are baiting. And they are falling for it.
This is quite the fight. Leoric is not with... Oh, they see the blaze. They're going to maybe go for a fish, but a fish is very, very liquidy.
It's very hard to get a gank on a tracer.
Yeah. You got to grab a fish by the gills if you really want to hold on to him.
Ooh. I feel like there were different puns that you could have used.
Oh, I got called out. I totally used Kendo Hot's Zombie Jesus Barbecue. That is his tagline. That is where I heard it from. That is what Stukov says. Now we're going to see possibly a counter Bush Party from Durotan's couch. Blaze walking into it. Let's see if we see an entomb onto a bunker.
And bunker.
Bunker's down.
Ooh, and Wedge is getting shellacked, and there goes the Diablo as well.
Stukov
Tracer on the
very
back line, but oof, nice job on Stukov. I think either of Stukov's ults would have been really handy against Tracer in this game, but Lurking Arm, or sorry, Flailing Swipe is really good.
So this
And the chase is on! Not sure that I would have done that as a Li Ming. I would have stuck with my team. Again, very hard to kill Tracer, and very, I would say, not what I would do chasing someone as one person.
Captain Wedge is going to see this happening and is going to not be able to do anything about it.
But he will report to the rest of their team that they have indeed done boss.
If his team doesn't look at the minimap first, they'll also find out that way. But he has told them, and they must know. This is going to probably be at least this keep, maybe more. Let's see what kind of a defense can be put up here by Durotan's couch.
Ooh, and he just got wedged into the zombies!
And he comes out pretty good on the other side. But this keep is going to go down. And Buzz Kicks are probably going to continue to push.
They may be able to end off for this.
If they can get some kills, I definitely think they can.
Wedge going straight into the back line.
Boss is about to break through the shield.
And Wedge is down again.
A fish is taking about half health damage. Oh, Big Egg Roll taking a lot of damage. The boss does go down. Johanna doing a lot of zoning, trying to keep Diablo from getting back into the base. Big Twilight Dream comes
goes
up, but it's
down.
not
APOC
enough.
down. It gets two of them.
This could be the turning. I need to get some kills here. Stukov goes down.
Oh!
Nazebo goes down. Diablo's low, though. It still keeps chasing him. There's that annoying bunker just getting in everybody's way again. Tracer's going to chase.
I was going to say, Tracer's on the hunt.
Li Ming getting some zoning and protection from her two tanks.
Great job by Li Ming by running to her tanks. That was wonderful. You don't hear wonderful too much anymore.
Oh my goodness. Yes. So you're welcome, Kendo. That was definitely your saying, and you deserve all the zombie barbecue, Jesus barbecue shout outs. Very liquidy. I guess you could say he's moist. Well, I guess. I don't know. Liquidy is not... I don't think that's really a word, is it? I think I just made that up.
I don't really think that moist is all that bad of a word.
I love moist, but when you combine it with other words, sometimes it's worse. So maybe we're going to see an invade here from Durotan's couch. Where's the bunker? Oh, it's
no
20.
Bunker.
You
Not
can't
when
put
you're
down.
silenced.
Oh, there it is. It does come out. But this is a good camp steal, bruiser camp steal from Durotan's couch, and they do take it. Buzz Kicks have to back out. But there's a lot of pressure in the top lane. There's 2
There
catapults, and the core's at 55% health, so they'll probably have to, Durotan's Couch will probably have to go back at some point. Buzz Kicks are just going to go ahead and clear out this camp mid. They decided that they didn't want to die over that camp and that they'd just clear it afterwards, which is a smart call.
Buzzkicks has to be very careful here to be playing smart. They cannot lose this advantage that they have with the 1 key. But it looks like they've lost map control regardless.
Yeah, bottom camp does get picked up by Durotan's Couch, and they're all going to meet in the middle here. Johanna getting battered around by Diablo, but it's not really going to lead to much. If I'm the Buzz Kicks, I don't want to force a fight because you have so much lane pressure in the top. The only way I'd want to take a fight is if you knew that Durotan's Couch had sent someone up there to deal with it and then try to take a 5v4.
Yep, and they have enough to be able to turn in, but yeah, they just need to take it slow. That's all I got.
Yep, we're gonna see a lot of gems turned in, but it won't be enough, quite enough for Durotan's Couch. And we're going to see contesting the turn in bottom. But meanwhile, while all this is happening, there's some more catapults going top. APOC coming out.
We gotta be careful. Oh, Blaze maybe okay.
Blaze using
Because
that bunker.
bunker.
Captain Wedge
bunker
is
OP.
getting low. Phoenix is doing some zoning.
Ooh, Tracer may go down here. Nope, because it's Tracer.
Tracer running. Wow, once
Here
again,
comes the turn-in.
full engage. No deaths.
This might be it.
Nazebo has 7,054 health now with 281 stacks. Oh, Blaze.
Oh, looks like what goes around comes around. Very good on the Buzz Kicks for noticing that camp was still up after they turned in and going straight for it.
Good map awareness, and Malfurion does go down. This is going to lead to at least 2 keeps, but probably game.
I think this will be game.
Let's see what kind of defense Durotan's Couch can put up here. Oh, those toads.
Man, totally.
Oh, I'm going to have to forget about that one.
What are they waiting for?
Ooh. Oh my. Alright, so this is going to be the last keep going down, and I think we're going to see more pushing from both the team and from the Web Weavers. Unless Durotan's Couch can do anything, this is going to be game 2.
This is
going
it.
to Buzz Kicks, and it's over.
Great job.
It's a 1 and 1. It's a draw.
It is a draw.
Wow. Even though I didn't put the score up on either one. Okay. Until now. And then it erased both of the names.
Great job.
We're really batting at 1,000 right now, so. Let me just put these names in real quick.
Sure.
Because that would be good. If you want to talk about the scores real quick. Anything you noticed about that game, that would be fan smashing.
I think that what needed to happen here is when you notice a first pick Nazebo, as the opposing side, you have to understand that they're going for the late game. So the way to counter the late game is to win the early game and to win it hard. So picking heroes that can push really hard and can be able to not let them get to 20 is key. It looks like they kind of centered their draft around what the picks that they're comfortable with, which is good, but perhaps they could have adjusted their draft a little bit to pick some of those early game heroes that can really put the pressure on a Nazebo and not allow Nazebo to get the stacks like it was able to. And that's one of the things that I think lost the game for Durotan, was the fact that Nazebo was basically free farming and able to get so many stacks so early on in the game. It's crucial that you stop him before he gets to 20.
Yeah. That's very good analysis there. I think you're right on target. And that's a map you can slow play. Like you said, unless you get something that can really push really fast, then the Nazebo team is going to favor putting into a longer game, taking their time, getting the gems and doing their damage, and then turning Nazebo into a tanky mama thick boy.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I also would have liked to say, I think Leoric was a good pick to try to melt the tanks, but when you have in essence, three tanks, you have Blaze, Johanna, and then late game Nazebo, Leoric becomes a little bit less effective. So someone like Malthael maybe would have been better, just purely based on the percent health damage and being able to apply that to multiple people at the same time. But it seemed to me like Leoric, though he was able to get some good entombs off, perhaps there were other picks that could have been able to put more pressure on Blaze and be able to hit all three tanks if they were going for the late game.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe some more silences to keep him from going into bunker. I kind of enjoyed the bunker slash entomb off that they kept having. Where entomb would go down, then bunker would go down. Like it was just like it was kind of fun to watch that back and
Both
forth.
ults have very short cooldown, so no surprise that you're spamming bunker and entomb whenever you can.
Yeah, 50 seconds. Be dropping that all day. That was a lot of fun.
But all in all, I gotta be Durotan because they could have prevented all of this in the draft, and I also think that Kael'thas really should have gone Mana Addict to help with his survivability. I think Convection is, again, it's a good early game ability, but with the draft not necessarily building for the early game, perhaps Mana Addict would have helped Kael'thas.
Yeah. Yep, that's a good point. Could be. It's hard telling, not knowing. Can't go back in time, but maybe, if people watch this and are thinking about next time, that's something to think about. Very interesting. Kendo Hots in Twitch chat says, Nazebo equals zombies, Uther equals Jesus, Blaze equals barbecue. So there's the zombie Jesus barbecue, which is the voice line that Stukov says, or at least it sounds like that.
But you know what, Stukov, Uther would have been a good pick as well. Stukov, I think Stukov was the pick here, but Uther would have been a good pick had they gotten a ban on Stukov, because Uther does a lot of the same things to counter Tracer, and we would have been able to have zombie barbecue Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. This is my short ribs broken for you, and for you. So yeah, 98k healing from the Stukov. That's a lot of healing. I like it. That's pretty good. Malfurion did a good job too. Both teams, I think, fought really well. They played really hard, and I just want to say congratulations to both teams. Thank you so much for letting us cast for you. Is there anything that you want to pimp, or where people can find you, Brave Sir Robin, or is that something that you're going to be doing in the future, or where do you want people to find you at? What's your home address? No, not your home address.
You can find me in Portland, Oregon. Just yell my name and I'll be there. No, so I have my own Twitch stream. I think that you've got it linked in your Twitch. I don't know. I'm not looking at it because I'm hosting you like a good boy.
Oh, damn.
But you can also just, hey, if you need a friend to play with, you're always welcome to message me on NGS. I'm around. I'm a pal. And I'm actually looking forward to getting more involved with the NGS community. I think it's been a really fun thing, and I'm really grateful for the people that set it up.
Excellent. And what is the address, the URL for your Twitch?
Oh, man. You got to pull that on me, huh?
Yeah.
That is going to be twitch.tv/BraveSirRobin, all lowercase. Throw a 1 instead of that last I on Robin.
Okay, awesome. And if you sent that to me, I apologize that I didn't put that up.
I did send it to you, you dirtbag.
Oh, I'm such a jerk.
That's all good.
Because I asked you for it, too. I was like, hey, is there anything that you want me to put on this? And you're like, yeah, how about this? And I was like, oh, yes, you did. All right, let me throw this up here. I'm not going to throw up.
I appreciate it, and thanks for giving me the chance for selfless and shameful self-promotion.
Oh, no, absolutely. Everybody, you guys should go...
Sorry, selfish, not selfless.
All right, I'm gonna take your name out. And I'm gonna throw in your address instead. There it is.
And there'll be 0 new followers after this stream.
I'm gonna head there right now. It's that one at the end. That's what you got to look out for. That the Brave Sir Rob 1N. All right. Well, I know I'm heading there directly after the stream. Thank you so much for joining me, Brave Sir Robin. I had a lot of fun. The puns were terrible, which I appreciate. It was magnificent. You can.
Never mind. I'm. Thanks for letting me co-cast with you.
Oh, absolutely, anytime. I'm Moist Weenus. You can find me at Moist Weenus on Twitter, or Twitch is twitch.tv/Moist Weenus, I believe. Yeah. So, anyways, look forward to watching you in more of your games and on this Brave Sir Robin 1 on Twitch. Thank you so much.
Take care.
All right, guys. Have a good night.